So in this week's grocery haul, I picked up a couple of fun things from Sprouts and from Costco. I love just picking up some new things that I haven't tried yet, and I'm gonna show you what I got. Everything is gluten-free and dairy-free, so stay tuned. So I'm gonna start with everything that's refrigerated or frozen so I can put it back up. Some of these things you've probably seen before. These are kind of essentials and staples for us whenever I go to Costco and Sprouts. So starting up, we've got the party wings. I usually get the legs, I got those too, but a triple pack of the party wings was, let's see, it was $19.31. Next up, I picked up the chicken thighs. I typically always get this at Sprouts. They didn't have the organic ones, but this was a great price. And whenever I can't get organic, I like to get the antibiotic free. That's just the next best option. So that's what I got from Sprouts. I also picked up the triple pack of the drumsticks. This is just a go-to for me. I use this for so many different things. I use this to make bone broth. I use this just to make some baked chicken, and I like to have the leg and the thigh, but I don't like buying quarters, and I have yet to see that in a pack that was like antibiotic free and things like that. So if you know where to find that, let me know in the comments. I would love to find that. And these are $9.71, and this is a triple pack. And I just take scissors, I cut each one of them apart. I'll keep probably 1 or 2 of those out for just the next 3 days if I'm going to be making something where I'm going to need, you know, a lot. One pack usually has like 5 to 8 chicken legs in one pack. It's just such a great deal to get organic chicken for 10 bucks. Most I've ever seen that triple pack in my area has been like $11.15. So next up, frozen things. This is the antibiotic free, all natural, gluten-free Jones meatballs, and we just love this brand. I absolutely love how easy it is to get something on the table and I have something that is pre-cooked. Sometimes I'll take this, add this with some sauce, and then my husband and my son eat a bean pasta, and I'll usually give them that for just spaghetti and meatballs, and it's a done deal, like some bonza pasta or something like that. So super easy, they're pre-cooked, and they don't have such a strong flavor that you can't put different sauces and things like that on it. So really, really like that. Love that there's only like 4 or 5 ingredients in that. I like to make like little blueberry oat crisp, or I'll use this on top of pancakes. My husband likes to use this for his shakes, so we always get this. It's I think under 8 bucks. I really like the wild blueberries, but those are actually double the price, so I just got those. I think it was like $7 or $8. Next up, I have been absolutely loving these eggs, and they're organic pasture-raised eggs. Didn't taste as rich as the ones that I was used to, so I actually started getting those from Sam's until they started carrying these, which seemed to be more like the way the pastured organic ones used to be. If you're a Costco shopper, you know what I'm talking about. You've experienced the same thing, but these have the most gorgeous yolks, and they just have a richer flavor. These were under $7 each in my area, so I just went ahead and picked up 2. We go through a lot of eggs, so love these from Costco. It wouldn't be a Costco haul without these, right? I get at least 1 bag a week. So these are the Jones chicken sausages, and they have really minimal ingredients. Just excellent, excellent quality. I love these for so many different things. I wish they made like the little patties in the big bag. I bought them in the box, but I haven't seen those in the large bag. But these lengths are some of our favorites. My son and I eat this for breakfast every single morning with some eggs. Love these so much. Okay, and I also picked up some organic whole baby Bella mushrooms, and I was pretty excited about this because these were like $5, and I can get so many meals out of this. I plan on doing like a chicken marsala with these, so that is why I picked these up, or even a stir fry, but it's just a great way to get in some really great phytochemicals, so pick that up. Next refrigerated item, I have not had this one. I usually get the Thai coconut, but this one is the General Tso's, and I absolutely am so obsessed with this brand. The ingredients are paleo. This one is, let's see, this one is gluten and dairy free. These are usually gluten and dairy free for the most part. Love the Thai coconut one. I will link a video of where I use just the packet of sauce and put my own chicken, but they also sell it with the chicken. This one has chicken inside and the sauce, and all you really do is heat and eat, and I love this brand, love the ingredients, and I cannot wait for this. I love things like this on a night when I just do not feel like cooking, and I can just put a side with that. So typically what I'll do with the Kevin's is just make some quinoa in the Instant Pot for like 4 minutes, and then boom, dinner is done. I might put a vegetable with it, and sometimes I don't, but either way, it's just a really, really easy way to get something quick and fast on the table for dinner. Some of the other things that I got were a bag of sweet potatoes. I want to say these are like under $4 in my area. I always love to get bulk potatoes from whether it's Aldi or Costco or Sam's or wherever I go, because we eat a lot of potatoes since we don't eat a lot of other like grains and things like that. So love sweet potatoes. They left like, I call it sweet potato dust on the counter. But siete chips, love these. If you've been here before, you know that these are an essential for us. Love these for so many different things. They're grain-free and they just taste really good. They're like light and crispy. Next up, I got this gluten-free bread. This is the Canyon Bakehouse gluten-free multigrain. This is really, really good toasted, and we really, really like this bread a lot. It's not a jumbo slice of bread, but it's just a really, really good bread. It's just a good, like, plain and simple bread. Love this, and it doesn't have a lot of the ingredients in gluten-free things cannot be great. And these, I actually like the ingredients. They're not perfect, but they are great and they work for us. And when we want a sandwich, this is what we reach for, or toast or something. We really like that bread. Next up, I was very excited about this because I make chicken wings in the air fryer every single week, which is why I got that big pack. And I love to make my own wing sauce, but I decided that I was going to, I feel like 2024 is going to be the year of doing a little bit less, working smarter, not harder. So this was already made, 2 in a pack for, I want to say it was under $10 or $11. I will put the price on the screen for this. And I'm sorry, there's a glare. This is the Primal Kitchen. I love, 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 love this brand just because the ingredients are so simple. I'm gonna put that right here, see if you can read that. If not, I will put it on the screen. And it has cayenne pepper sauce, vinegar, aged red cayenne peppers, salt, garlic, avocado oil, water, organic vinegar, organic potato starch, garlic powder, organic paprika, and tamarind seed gum. That's it. So it doesn't even have xanthan gum, which you'll often find as a thickener, or gellan gum. This is so, like, simple ingredients. I cannot wait to make our wings with this. And you got 2 glass bottles, so this should last a while. I cannot wait to try this for our chicken wing night. So that is from Costco. I also picked up something I have never had, and this is proof that the little taste test that they give you in Costco is effective, because I bought these. I've seen them the last couple of weeks and I'm like, what even is that? Let me know if I am late to the party, because these are so delicious. And these are persimmons. They look like a tomato, but they taste nothing like a tomato. But it's like the texture of a tomato, but more like the flavor of something. It's kind of hard to describe. Maybe a peach. Maybe if a peach and a tomato and guava got together and had a baby. It's really hard to put into words, can you tell? But either way, these, oh my gosh, they were so good. So I had to pick up a pack. They were $3.99. So I was like, why not? Let me just try it. And we have been getting cashews, and the price was super high for a while there. These are the raw organic cashews. There's nothing in them but organic cashews, and they used to be a lot more expensive. Now they were $13.99 in my area. I used to pay like $18.99 for these, which is why I kind of stopped getting them for a while. But these, I want to say they've gotten cheaper because they changed the packaging. They used to come in a container, now they come in this bag, and I'm wondering if they're just passing on the savings of the, I don't know, because it says 85% reduced plastic. So I'm thinking that they kind of pass that savings on to us. Either way, cashews, love having that. My son, I usually give my son that for like a snack, and I'll mix it with something else like these. Where we at? So he loves these. They taste just like cheese puffs. They're really, really good. They have like a white cheddar one too, but these have been on sale for the last couple of weeks for like $4.79. So I went ahead and picked up another bag, and This will last him like a month, but they were on sale. And what I've noticed about Costco is if it goes on sale, like a really good sale, you want to pick it up, maybe even 2, because it may not be there when you go back. Ask me how I know. So this is the Hippies brand, and it just has chickpea flour, rice flour, yellow pea flour, and some oils and yada yada. Either way, it's really, really good. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, and it's also, I just really like it. My son, I'll like steal a couple from him once in a while, but I usually give him this with cashews, and it has 3 grams of fiber in them and 4 grams of protein, which is kind of unheard of for a snack that is something like this. And the oats are on sale for $7.99. We still have half a bag, but whenever it goes on sale like that, I like to go ahead and get it because I know by the time we're out of it, it won't still be on that sale. So I was like, let me just go ahead and pick it up. So $7.99 for these. I love these because they are glyphosate free, and I mean, they're gluten free, but they've just been vetted and tested, and my family really, really likes these. So got that. And then for the price of it, you really can't beat it. The regular price is like $10.99, but the sale price is $7.99 in my area, and it's just a great price because you're getting 5 pounds of oats. So love that. This is another staple for us, and these are the Simple Mills almond flour crackers, and I'm dairy free, but if you are not dairy free, they actually have the cheddar one, and it was also $10.79 in my area, and my friend says that they taste just like Cheez-Its. So if you are interested in like the cheese ones, they have that too now. So this has 2 of them inside of this bag, and the price is, I mean, the price is really good. This is another one that will go on sale, and I'll usually pick up 2 boxes when it does, just because you just can't beat the price. And since it's an essential for us anyways, I like to go ahead and pick them up. But these are a great grain-free option. I love these. Got some bananas, and I got this is our laundry detergent. It takes us a couple of months to go through this, and this is just $15.99 in our area, so it has no dyes, and it is plant powered. This is magnolia and lily. It doesn't really have much of a smell at all in my opinion, but it does get our clothes clean, so I really, really like this one. I picked up a giant thing of vinegar. So I also like to put that in my laundry wash from time to time, especially if it's like my son's clothes and they're kind of, you know how little boys run around and play in dirt. It's just really good for softening fabric. You don't want to use it all the time and getting out like grease, and then it's a great deodorizer. So I like to use that just to give that laundry detergent a little extra, but it works really, really well for us. I got quinoa. This again takes us like a month to go through, and we actually eat a good bit of it. My husband really, really likes this too. So this is great for when I'm making like the Kevin's that has the chicken already in it and the sauce. All I have to do is make something like this and some zucchini or a vegetable to go with it, and then dinner is done. It's that easy. And I just pop this in the InstaCart. Really, really like this. Next up, some of the things that I got from Sprouts. So I love their coconut cream, and I prefer to get this rather than coconut milk because it's just thicker and creamier, because you can always dilute it with a little more water if you want to, but I feel like for the same price I'm gonna get more coconut than I am if I just get the coconut milk, which is just extra water added to it. And don't get the organic light or the light version of coconut milk. All you're buying is about a quarter can of this, and you're paying them to give you a bunch of water. So you could always do the same thing yourself by using a couple tablespoons of this, put it in a cup of water, and boom, you have light coconut milk. But I just think it's way more cost effective to do it like this, and at my Sprouts they're 2 for $4, and sometimes they're on a sale for like 2 for $3. So I always get these. Even if, you know, the light cans are on sale for like 2 for $3 and these are 2 for $4, you're still better off getting these just because you're getting more actual coconut. That's just my 2 cents for that. We have already opened this cereal. It is delicious. This is so good. But this is the 3 Wishes cereal, and the ingredients are really simple. It's chickpea, tapioca. Can you see that? If not, I will take a picture and I'll put it on the screen. but it's chickpea, tapioca, pea protein, organic cane sugar, cinnamon, natural flavors, salt, and monk fruit, and that is it. So it has no rice, no wheat, no corn, no dairy, no oats, no peanuts, all of that good stuff. This is so good, and it's crunchy. It is delicious. I ate a bowl myself, and I was like, I don't really eat beans and chickpeas and whatnot, but this is delicious. So this was on sale for $5.99. The regular price I think is $6.99 or $7.99. So it's a pretty pricey cereal, but we don't eat a ton of cereal. So for like a little treat here and there, sometimes this is my dessert. Just really good. Picked up some, I have been loving Swiss chard, and I don't know why, but it never occurred to me. It was like, you know, you can cook this in the same way that you cook everything else. And this to me is a combination of, if you've never had Swiss chard before, if you have, let me know, and let me know how you cook and prepare yours. But I literally just chopped this up and put it in a soup. It tastes like a combination of the dragon kale mixed with spinach. That's exactly what this tastes like. And I thought, man, this is, I love to just get things that are, you know, getting a variety of foods. You know, even though we have our essentials and our staples, I like to mix things up so that I'm also mixing up just the vitamins and the minerals and the phytonutrients and things like that that I can get from other foods. So if you're always getting the same stuff all the time, you're only getting those specific nutrients, and it's like we need a diversity of nutrients, and a great way to do that is just swapping out some of the things you usually get. So if you usually get broccoli, try getting cabbage. If you usually get spinach, try getting some chard, depending on how you're going to use it. If you're used to getting collard greens, try these. They're a lot more tender and they cook quicker, but they have that same slightly bitter and fibrous property that, say, kale has and collards have, and just all greens typically have. They also have rainbow chard, which is really beautiful. I really like this red. Be careful because this will stain. Probably staining me now, but such a great option to just mix it up, add some other nutrients to your diet, bring something new into your life. It's like the persimmons. Every season, that's something that I like to do. I try something that is in season that I've never had before, and that is a great way to just really up your game when it comes to getting nutrients and things like that, just to support your wellness. And then I forgot to share these, but I just got a big bag of just your baker potatoes. I actually really love to use these for just the classic russets. I usually get the yellow potatoes, but I already had some, and I really like to use those to make like homemade french fries in the air fryer, which are really good. But those were a lot cheaper this week. I want to say they were like $5.99, so I went ahead and picked those up. Whenever I'm going grocery shopping, that is the day that typically we're down to like no food like left in our fridge that's prepared easily, that I don't have to take something out and thaw it and whatnot. So what I like to do is, I know that I'm going grocery shopping that day, so I can guarantee it without fail that when I come home, I do not want to cook anything. So a lot of times I'll use something like that Kevin's that's pre-made, or I will pick up a roasted chicken. This is no antibiotics ever, no hormones, no steroids, and this BPA free packaging. And then this is the, let's see, I want to say it was $10. This is the herb seasoned roasted chicken. Does it have perfect ingredients? It does not. But do I have to cook it? No, I do not. So I like to pick something like this up along with some sort of side or salad mix, or I will pop a couple of those potatoes in the microwave and dinner is done. I don't have to cook anything, and that is something that I would suggest. And that is something that I would encourage you to do if you're going to be going around grocery shopping. That is, when I say, I can't tell you how many times I have left the grocery store and then I find myself being very tempted to go through a drive-through, and it's like, oh, I'll just pick up something from Chipotle, or, you know, and I'll just get a burrito bowl and I'll just get some good, you know, ingredients, which is a good option, but I can spend $10 and get a whole chicken or I go through Chipotle, and for me and my son it's like 15 bucks, and he's just eating sides and I'm eating a burrito bowl, and I don't have leftovers. With this, I have leftovers, I have dinner for the evening, and it's not something else that I have to think about, because, and all the things going to get groceries, the last thing you want to do, if you're anything like me, is cook. Or you can take those chicken meatballs out and you can just put together a quick sauce and some noodles and you have dinner, and you can chop up some of that Swiss chard or chop up some spinach or whatever and make a quick dinner. But if you don't want to cook at all, I would grab the rotisserie chicken. I've picked them up from Sam's before, but this is a really weird thing about me. I don't like really giant chickens or giant chicken wings. Like when I see something that says jumbo chicken wings, I'm like, no, I don't want that, because to me it just screams that that animal had a bunch of steroids, and for whatever reason I don't want it. Don't get me wrong, I have eaten the chickens from Sam's Club and from Costco before, but they're just not my favorite. This one has better ingredients to me as far as it being antibiotic free. I've even picked up some from Walmart that I like better than the ones from Sam's or from Costco. That's just my 2 cents. That's just a preference of mine, but either way, if you have the option to pick up a rotisserie chicken and a quick side or a bag of salad and some salad dressing, you just spent all this money grocery shopping and then you end up in a drive-thru somewhere. So that is just my little tip. That's my encouragement. That's one of the things that I like to do. And I also like to eat before I go to the grocery store, because if not, you are going to possibly, you know, eat some things that are not great for you. But if you're at a Sam's or a Costco, there's usually what I like to call hors d'oeuvres being served around, you know, so you can kind of snack and shop, which is what we definitely did today. Pick up something that's pre-cooked that you don't have to think about. It's one less thing that you're gonna have to do. Until next time, your life matters, what you do with it matters. So what will you steward well? Peace.